News tonight. Governor Dauda Lawal constitute board for State Media Corporation, appoint zonal SSA and new heads of agencies. The State House of Assembly sworn in new member.
I, Honorable Kamil Sahibu,
do solemnly swear
that I will be
faithful
and bear true allegiance
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
Plus, National Orientation Agency, plus of nationwide enlightenment on government policies.
It is important to note that there was a presidential flood mitigation directive, which also involved release of 3 billion per state.
Good evening, our viewers, and welcome to NTA News. Today being Thursday, 28th of August 2025, equivalent to 1st of Rabiul Awwal, 1447 after the Hijrah. I am Umar Adamu Dinawa with full text of the bulletin. In an effort to strengthen the operation of the government for improved service delivery to people, Governor Dauda Lawal has approved the appointment of some qualified citizens as senior special assistants, board members, head of agencies, and parastatals of government. Announcing the development, the Secretary to the Zamfara State Government, Malam Abubakar Muhammad Nakwada, said the appointment takes immediate effect. Aliyu Adamu Safe was appointed board chairman, Zamfara State Media Corporation. The board members appointed alongside the chairman include Rufai Muhammad Anka, Western Zone, Hassana Muhammad Bukuim, Western Zone, Muhammad Tanko Khalil, Central Zone, Yahya Buhari Bungudu, Central Zone, Adamu Sani Katuru, Northern Zone, and Elias Babashin Kapi, Northern Zone. Other members are Commissioners of Information, Justice, Finance, Local Government Affairs, Commerce, Religious Affairs, and the Chairperson Internal Revenue Service. The Managing Director of the Media Corporation will serve as the Secretary of the Board. Governor Dauda Lawal has also appointed Senior Special Assistant on Political Matters, one for each of the 3 senatorial zones in the state. This is to improve representation and enhance political engagement across the state. The new Senior Special Assistant Political are Engineer Nur Abdullahi Safi, Central Zone, Aminu Salmanu Shinkafi, Northern Zone, and Nasiru Rabi'u, Western Zone. The governor has equally appointed Aisha Jamilu Dinawa into his media team as special assistant. Similarly, Governor Dauda Lawal has appointed 2 new executive secretaries. Salisu Isa was appointed as ES Zamfara State Poverty Alleviation Agency, while Hassan Muhammad is the new ES Zamfara Sport Council. Furthermore, Balkisu Sani Makaranta was appointed as the Secretary Zamfara State Universal Basic Education Board. The governor has also approved the redeployment of Amina Mustafa Ismail from Zamfara State Censorship Board to Zamfara Investment and Property Development Company as Managing Director. She is to hand over the affairs of the board to the most senior director before reporting to her new place of assignment. While congratulating the appointees, Governor Lawal asked them to serve with utmost dedication and integrity in line with the rescue agenda of his administration. The Speaker of Zamfara State House of Assembly, Bilyamin Ismail Moriki, has sworn in Kamilu Saidu of the All Progressive Congress as the new member representing Kaura South constituency, following his victory in the recent by-election. The swearing-in ceremony took place at the State Assembly complex in Gusau, and it was presided over by the Speaker of the House, who administered the oath of office and the allegiance. Parliamentary correspondent Bello Sani completes the report.
The swearing-in of Kamilu Saidu marked the formal commencement of his legislative duties as the duly elected representative of Kaura South constituency. Administering the oath of office and allegiance, the Speaker of the Zamfara State House of Assembly, Bilyamin Ismail Moriki, congratulated the new lawmaker and urged him to work harmoniously with his colleagues in making laws that will advance democracy and improve the well-being of his people and Zamfara State as a whole.
On behalf of myself, foreign members and the staff of this honorable house, we welcome you to the Zamfara State House of Assembly and its official proceeding.
In his remarks, the new member Kamil Saidu expressed gratitude to his constituents for the confidence reposed in him and pledged to be a true voice of his people. The by-election conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission was held to fill the vacant seat of late Aminu Ibrahim Kasuwar Daji in the State Assembly. So, Bello Sani Maradun, NTA News.
Transformation of education sector by the governor of Zamfara state has been described as a great achievement to the future of the people of the state. The MC and the Press Secretary to the governor, Sani Ahmad Sambo, gave the description in an exclusive interview with NTA News. Our correspondent has more on the report. Provision of infrastructure in primary, secondary and tertiary institutions of Zamfara State is one of the areas accorded priority by Governor Dauda Lawal for improving teaching and learning in the state. The MC and Press Secretary to the Governor, Sani Ahmad Sambo, says before Governor Dauda Lawal assumed the mantle of leadership of the state, education was in a difficult state as many young people cannot further their education due to withheld and unfair WAEC results by the previous government.
He did not waste time to declare a state of emergency on education. And this declaration means that there should be a total overhaul of the education sector in terms of the structures, in terms of teachers' welfare, in terms of payment of gratuity and pensions, and in terms of whatever is needed to provide a conducive teaching and learning atmosphere in the state.
Aside from infrastructure development in the education sector, which will benefit not only the present but future generations, Sani Sambo said teachers' welfare has also been increased to improve their living standard and concentrations while in classrooms. Also, payment of pensions and gratitude to retired civil servants is receiving the desired attentions of the governor, which has impacted positively on many lives.
Teachers' salaries has been increased, and then they are sure of getting their pensions and gratuity as and when due. They are confident now. You can retire today, and in the next 1 or 2 months you will begin to get your retirement benefits. And I think it has never done in any place.
Sani Sambo used the medium to call on citizens of the state to support Governor Dauda Lawal and cooperate with him in the best interests of the state. The Zamfara office of the National Orientation Agency has flagged off a nationwide enlightenment campaign on government policies, national values, security awareness, flooding, and disaster preparedness. The 2-week civic engagement initiative will run simultaneously across the 36 states and the 774 local government areas of Nigeria. Our correspondent Bello Sani reports.
In line with its constitutional mandate to educate and engage Nigerians on government activities and national development, the Zamfara State Office of the National Orientation Agency has joined its counterpart nationwide in an enlightenment campaign focusing on government policies, national values, security awareness, disaster preparedness, and national identity. Speaking at a press briefing held at the agency's Zamfara office, the Director General of NOAA, Malam Lanre Issa Onilu, represented by the Director of Reform, Coordination and Service Improvement NOAA Headquarters Abuja, John Bala Aseti, explained that the nationwide campaign is designed to address some of the most pressing issues confronting the country. He stressed that the initiative represents a coordinated national awakening that speaks directly to the core of Nigeria's identity, safety, values, and development.
Social safety net expansion. Conditional cash transfer (CCT) have been done to over 2 million households that are enrolled nationwide. Trader money and farmer money is being introduced through the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program.
Mr. Aseti further noted that the civic engagement exercise will cover all 36 state and federal capital territory, reaching the 774 local government areas through press conferences, town hall meetings, school visits, motor parks, markets, and religious centers to ensure broad public participation.
It is important to note that there was a presidential flood mitigation directive, which also involved release of 3 billion per state in 2024. Aimed at drainage, clearance and relocation.
Earlier in his welcome address, the Zamfara State Director of NOAA, Aminu Ibrahim, called on the media, traditional and religious leaders, civil groups, student organizations, and other stakeholders to partner with the agency in achieving the objectives of the campaign. The campaign is expected to last for 2 weeks. Gusau Bello Sani Maradon, NTA News.
On this note, we conclude our news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.